sun's starting to now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cincinnati Reds. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Matt Duffy is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
And he lays off ball four. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base. First offering on its way. Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate as he watches ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
And a lot of times, harder doesn't equal better. It's great to be able to blow guys away, but you got to be able to find the strike zone now and then.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike two.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Got him. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Phillips is up with it. Cozart for one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the... Billy Hamilton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Archer's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Hit to short. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
Batting third,
Joey Votto gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Line drive to center field. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down. Logan Forsythe makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Nope.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
On the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box, Steven Souza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hey now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Mikey Matsu into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Hard hit ball to second. A spin and a throw, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Adam Duvall strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Forsythe is there, and he's retired here, one away. Todd Hendricks stands in.
Todd Hendricks
Lays off 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Devin Mesoraco takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Forsythe back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. Desmond Jennings leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Logan Morrison stands in for the first time. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And he lays off a pitch down and away, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Batting ninth, catcher
J.P. Arancibia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. Too high, 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Eugenio Suarez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
third baseman Eugenio Suarez.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Hit hard to short, backhanded, and reined in, 1 away. Scott Schebler settles into the box for his first chance.
Scott Schebler.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Archer gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Forsythe. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Zach Cozart steps in now.
The shortstop
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ozark.
Ground ball right side. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Kevin Kiermaier is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting his leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sinker, 3-2 now. To first, taken in by Votto, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. 1 out here in the Tampa Bay fourth, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman Evan Longoria. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Hamilton. 2 gone. Ready now, Logan Forsythe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Duvall moves over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Billy Hamilton will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Line towards center field. Oh, and this goes right past him. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there. Brandon Phillips stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Joey Votto stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hit slowly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Adam Duvall stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Archer comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in, Todd Hendricks. He reached on a single in his first try. Grounded to the right. Morrison's there. The tag, and he is out. Leading off the inning, Steven Souza as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 3-1 now. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Mikey Matuk stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Schebler looking up, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Now batting, designated hitter, Desmond Jennings.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Rays take a 2-1 lead. Logan Morrison is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Too tight with that one, 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, J.P. Arencibia.
Into the seats, 0-1. Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is. Devin Mesoraco comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Eugenio Suarez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And that misses 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Suarez is retired, 2 down now. Scott Schebler stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Lined hard toward right center. Souza is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Matt Duffy makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
1-1.
1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Kevin Kiermaier Comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. Chopped foul right at home plate. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Up high, 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
And the runner back safely. 1st and 2nd here with nobody out. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Grounded to 3rd. This could be 2. To 2nd for 1. Back to 1st, and that'll take care of Longoria as well. It's a double play. Logan Forsythe will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Duvall over to his left, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Zach Cozart, and they'll need him to get something going here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Forsythe has it. Throw on to 1st in time, 1 away. Billy Hamilton will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Longoria's got it for out number 2. Brandon Phillips will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Duffy. On to Morrison at 1st, and that ends the inning. Steven Souza is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
The right fielder, number 20.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
Now batting.
Solo shot to right center, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Shot toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around 1st, on his way to 2nd now, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Desmond Jennings takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at 2nd base. Jumbo Diaz will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Corey Dickerson will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the
Corey Dickerson.
Squared that one up just a little late. No one out with a runner at 2nd. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Inside and low, 2-1.
2-1.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Schebler arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
One out and a runner on second base. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still 2-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. J.P. Arancibia will step in. A ground-out victim as last time.
Please.
Hank Conger will look to
for the
provide.
Rays. Number 24, Hank Conger.
Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Shot back up the middle. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Joey Votto will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Drilled on the ground is short. Duffy comes up with it on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh. Adam Duvall will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Todd Hendricks will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Matt Duffy, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. Brad Miller is going to be asked to get things going here as a leadoff.
Number 13, Brad Miller.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next,
Kevin Kiermaier stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 3,
Evan Longoria is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Logan Forsythe stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Devin Mesoraco digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Tucker Barnhart will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Here's the ball popped up, but playable behind the plate for Conger. And he's set down 1 away. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Grounded to short. Miller's got it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The batter,
Scott Schebler will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And, Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Hit hard towards center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Zach Cozart will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. To short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Steven Souza, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Oswaldo Arcia will try to get his club a little.
Number 9, Oswaldo Arcia.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Mikey Matto is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Votto in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Corey Dickerson is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
High pop-up. Cozart is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Billy Hamilton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Brandon Phillips strides in, grounded out his last time through. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Joey Votto will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Adam Duvall makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And that's in there, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 3-2 contest. Todd Hendricks steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Matuk is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.